Okay, dragging right along here. Let's see, jump not 0. I'm gonna save this and then go edit set read only. There, we'll call that sacred. Copy all this and then head over to T tab here and select all and paste there. Okay, good to go. So essentially we're not going to need any of this here teletype stuff for this lesson. We're going to do some graphics. So first thing I want to do, I gotta set some video memory segments, set up some segment registers, I guess. Yeah, okay. So first thing I'd like to do is write a value into DS. Data segment. Value of 0. Unfortunately, I can't do that, so you gotta do it the long way, where you go XOR your accumulator AX first, subtract it from itself so it's properly zeroed out, and then into you can then move that into DS. Okay, there, that is cleared. I'm going to do a similar thing. Let me set data segment here. Just, okay, and then we'll do a similar thing right underneath that. Setting ES here. ES. So I want to set ES to 0x_A000. But again, can't do that. I have to copy that, undo. I have to move it first into the accumulator. Okay, there's my value, and then now I can put that here into ES, and so that's pointing to a video memory segment in your computer's memory somewhere. Okay, I need to put a value into DI here. Move DI 0. Good enough. Okay, so to draw a pixel, first we want to define our color. Move into our accumulator, well, the lower register, the color, lower byte of the AX register, and that would be 0x0f, or also affectionately known as 15. Okay, and now here we're using an index. Okay, so what we've done here, we've defined where in video memory we are beginning. Where in our total amount of memory we are beginning, and somewhere in the total amount of memory is some space designated specifically for video memory, and that's where we're going there. So now we're going, starting from here, let me just type it and then explain it a little more. In, let's say, these brackets, not those brackets, these brackets, the square ones, ES colon DI there. So we are going to the index here, the beginning at the first place in video memory, and then starting from there, right? Starting at 0 here. We've initialized it at 0, okay? But we haven't said to write anything in there yet. So into the index, we're going to put our accumulator, or the lower register that we, the color value that we just wrote in here. Great. And just when that's done, just CLI and HLT. Clear the interrupt, and halt the processor. All right. ES to point to segment in video memory. I hope I've defined that properly. Clearly defined it too long. I'm going off the page. So let's try and simplify just a bit there. Okay. Wordy. Where are we? Okay, let's start with that. Let me just save that. Test. I can get rid of jump here. And let's have a look at it. Okay. We have printed a tiny little pixel up there in the top left-hand corner. It's a little difficult to actually see. So instead of 0, let's put it in the middle of the screen. We know the screen is what? It's 320 by 200, basically. So that means, like, so here I'm going from 0 to 320, that's a line, and then 321 or somewhere in there. 321 to 6 something, you see, is the second line. So it's a huge, pretty big number. So we don't have to sit there and do the math. We can let the computer do that part for us. We know it's 320 wide here. 320 wide, and we want to be halfway down the screen, so that'll be times 100, because the screen is 200 pixels high, and then halfway in the middle of the screen as well, so that would be plus another 160. I could do plus 320 divided by 2, doesn't matter. There you go. Okay. Save that and close QEMU. Let's have a look at that. There's our little pixel in the center of the screen. Full screen, Control-Alt-F. There. See? So, of course, today pixels are much smaller. You know, thousands and thousands of them more than back then, but that was your basic building block, in 16-bit. So you can define colors, and you can make your little robots and Pac-Man and whatever, out of these like little squares. Yeah. Okay. So let's continue doing some more of that. Let me just save that as file. Save as in lessons. We're on 6, so we'll make it 07 pixel.asm. simple graphics example. Okay, here, set position to center screen. Yeah. Character, color. And here. Oops. Right. Color into index. Yeah, I'll say, let's do it this way. Index, oops. Position, I guess. Yeah. Starting from our index, it starts at 0 on the screen from what we're seeing there. That's good, I guess. Let me save that, and we're going to mark that as read only. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Copy that, and we'll go back to our test file. Test. Paste it over that. It wasn't already exactly the same. There we go. Oh yeah. Copy. Well, basically this command, these two commands together, clear the screen, right? As we know, calling the interrupt just says make it so. Yeah. Okay. I'm being nitpicky now. Save. All right. Get rid of pixel, and we're ready for the next lesson.